MTG Scoundrels, it's in the cardboard. Ladies and gentlemen, scoundrels of all ages, welcome back to another episode of Modern Weekly. Today on the docket we have 5-color Creativity, a staple of Modern, playing against Etched Affinity. A little bit of a meme brew here. Starting out, turn 1, Darksteel Citadel into a Springleaf Drum. Surveil land for the Creativity player, leaving it on top. Looks like a treasure vault for the Affinity player. There is a Frogmite. There is a Frogmite. There is a Cranial Plating. And saying go. Sometimes Affinity just throws their whole hand on the board and there's not much you can do about it. Arid Mason passing for the Creativity player here. Looks like a Blinkmoth Nexus land for turn. Tapping 3. There's the Etched Champion. Protection from all colors as long as you control 3 artifacts. Interesting decision here, putting the Cranial Plating immediately on the Etched Champion. Getting the mana right. And attacking in for 4, it looks like. Would have gotten in for more, putting the Cranial Plating on the Frogmite, but that's alright. 16 to 20. Going to 15 to 20 at least here. Cracking the Arid Mesa. Looks like finding another Surveil land. Surveilling now. Looks like keeping it on top. Untapping, drawing. Counting 7 artifacts on the battlefield currently. Steam Vents for the Creativity player. Sending us to 13 to 20. So that Etched Champion at the moment is a 9-2. There is a Teferi Time Raveler. Bouncing a Frogmite to hand. Drawing a card and passing the turn. I guess thinking here the Cranial Plating would come down and equip anyway. 6 artifacts on the field currently. There is a nettle cyst. And there is a frogmite and a welding jar. 9 artifacts on the battlefield currently. And can attack in for Xaxes. Game 1, going to Etched Affinity. Thank you all for watching us here at MTG Scoundrels. We appreciate all of you. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Be a friend, tell a friend. Interesting spot for both players here. Creativity probably has to bring in a little bit more removal. Try to get rid of threats early. And the Etched Affinity player probably just trying to bring in something to deal with an Archon that lands on the battlefield. Kind of a tough spot. If you can avoid that, you have a good chance of winning, as we saw in Game 1. If Archon hits the battlefield, it's a pretty tough spot ultimately. There's only a couple of different ways to get it off the battlefield. Of course, you can find deck lists in the description below, as well as timestamps of each game. Definitely check that out. And of course, if you're into tokens, definitely check out our friends over at Arcane Artistry. Currently have food, treasure, and clue tokens available in the stained glass style. High quality tokens, worth your time. Check them out in the link below. Friend of the channel. Jason here playing Etched Affinity, of course. Top date a couple of RCQs in the local meta. Mainstay here on the channel. Of course, on the left we also have Chang, beloved local player, known mostly for 5-color creativity, as well as Hammer Time. Which hopefully we'll get on the channel here at some point. But the deck's been in an interesting spot. Of course, with Modern Horizons 3 coming out, please let us know in the description below what decks you'd like to see. Outlaws of Thunder Junction definitely made a bit of an impact on the format. And Modern Horizons 3 definitely will do so as well if you've seen any of the spoilers. Looks like we're here making decisions on what we're keeping. And Surveil land, passing the turn. Treasure Vault. Into a Shadow Spear, and passing. And there's a Prismatic Ending dealing with the Shadow Spear. Playing a land tapped for turn, looks like a Sacred Foundry. Urza Saga. Into a Patchwork Automaton. Into an Ornithopter, triggering the Patchwork Automaton. And passing. Oh, missing the third land drop here. That's a bit tough for the creativity player. Saga going up. Patchwork does a lot of work here. It's essentially your copy 5 through 8 of Etched Champion because of its ward. Not quite Etched Champion, of course. Swamp here. Into a Nettle Cyst. And attacking for 4. No, attacking for 3, excuse me. 2 counters on the Patchwork. Oh, still no third land drop. Unfortunate. Alright, Saga trigger. Making a construct in response. Finding a Lava Spur Boots. Lava Spur Boots, one of the awesome cards that can be found off of Urza Saga that was just printed in Outlaws at Thunder Junction. Oh, looks like another Urza Saga here. Attaching it to the construct, giving it haste, ward 1, and +1/+0. And attacking in for a bunch. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Or is that 15? Either way, that's a lot. Point being, either at 2 or 1 here. Chang needs to find something. And that'll do it, unfortunately. Getting stuck on lands. Game, set, match going to the Etched Affinity player. Thank you all so much for watching us here at MTG Scoundrels. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Be a friend, tell a friend. We'll see you next week. It'll be interesting to see what these new Modern Horizons spoilers we will have, how things change. But as always, we will see you next week on this channel for Modern Weekly. Have a good one.